North Clackamas Parks and Recreation District invites you to discover the beautiful outdoor spaces and recreational activities that are located right here in your own backyard. Parks, trails, natural areas, sports fields, recreation programs, and senior services boost the quality of life district residents enjoy. Research shows that parks and recreational activities are the cornerstones of healthy, growing, and thriving communities. North Clackamas Parks and Recreation District is a service district of Clackamas County. It was formed in 1999 by vote of the residents in the northern part of the county who wanted to protect and advocate for more parks and recreation services. The district serves 116,000 residents and includes Milwaukee, Happy Valley, a portion of Damascus, and a large area of unincorporated Clackamas County. The district, about 36 square miles, operates Hoodview Park, the Milwaukee Center, Mount Talbert Nature Park, North Clackamas Park, North Clackamas Aquatic Park, the Trolley Trail, and more than 68 parks and open spaces.
We do offer a lot of programs for all ages and for a lot of different interests. We'll start right here at the Aquatic Park, where we offer programs for preschoolers, children, adults, and seniors. For seniors that have arthritis or any type of limited mobility issues, water is the best place to exercise, and it will improve your health, it will improve your quality of life. We offer great programs here for all levels, starting at kids as young as 3 and 4 years old, and we'll also offer swim lessons for adults. So even if you never learned to swim growing up, it's not too late.
The Milwaukee Center is a cornerstone of the Clackamas County community, enriching the lives of the young and the old alike. The center provides 60,000 Meals on Wheels, over 140,000 bus rides, and more than 300 recreation and educational offerings annually.
Hoodview Park is the best multi-purpose sports facility in the Portland metropolitan area. As far as a year-round facility for baseball, softball, soccer, football, and lacrosse. With 4 fields, all with synthetic turf, it really makes a perfect place where we can just schedule practices and games and count on that the fields will always be ready for play 365 days a year.
The Trolley Trail is a 6-mile trail that connects bike lanes in Milwaukee and Gladstone, connecting neighborhoods, schools, parks, retirement communities, and business districts. The trail runs along an historic corridor once used by a streetcar line that operated between Portland and Oregon City, and links trails to create a 20-mile loop connecting Portland, Milwaukee, Gladstone, Oregon City, and Gresham.
A lot of people think you have to get in your car and drive an hour to take a nice walk in the woods and just kind of get away from it all. Well, most places in this district, you can do that with a 10 or 15-minute drive to Mount Talbert and go for a wonderful hike, and you will feel like you are in the middle of the wilderness and get away from everything and just have a wonderful experience in nature and great exercise all at the same time.
All the activities that we promote have a cornerstone around health and wellness. You know, we like to think parks for life. Not only parks as an endeavor that you can take advantage of, but also that the use of park facilities can enhance your life and extend your life.
Childhood obesity is a significant issue that we are part of addressing with all of the programs and services that we offer, getting kids active in lots of different ways. Helping our adults live healthier lives is important. There's so much increase with diabetes and with arthritis, and then people don't get out and get the exercise they need. And once people will take the first step and get out and exercise, those can be the best treatments.
The other benefit too is providing that activity for young adults. who oftentimes are a bit independent. They might have parents that are actively working or engaged, and they might have sometimes schools are having to cut back on some of those after school and recreational activities. If we can provide spaces, if we can provide activities, it doesn't even need to be programmed necessarily, but just a comfortable place where someone can go and engage with their peers and even come up with their own creative activities. And I think that's some real strong relationship building. And I know that we get tremendous benefit in talking to our folks in our juvenile services and the sheriff's department and others who are very supportive of Parks and Recreation and the role that we can play in a complete community and keeping a community safe and active. To this day, I can still recall kind of formative years and activities that occurred in my local park system that still resonate and connect with me today. So when I see others enjoying the assets and the systems that we maintain, it feels like it's a give back, kind of extending that quality of life and that joyous activity for the residents.
One of the most important things about a park system is how you maintain it. North Clackamas Parks and Recreation District has an amazing staff dedicated to keeping the parks and facilities in top-notch condition.
I'm lucky I have really good staff. There's 6 full-time park maintenance people that work for the district, and then we hire 8 seasonals to go from, they usually go from March 15th till the beginning of November.
People go to different areas around the region and throughout the country, and they've come back and say, you guys are really dedicated in taking care of what you own and what you've invested in, and we owe it all to the staff that does that work.
I think there's an emotional connection as well to Parks and Rec, and we feel blessed and very fortunate to be kind of public servants and be in a public agency, but knowing that our end product delivery is fun and wellness and engagement and community benefit. I mean, that is it's a blessing to, to have that kind of opportunity to be connected with the community.
I feel very fortunate that I've been able to do the work that I do. It's about leaving a legacy for the future, and I know that I can come back with hopefully my grandchildren and see the parks and facilities that I had a chance to be able to work on, and know that all the people that put time and effort into it can hopefully feel the pride in them as well.
The goal, I think, is just to make sure that Parks and Rec and all the programmings that come with it are readily accessible in proximity to where people live, work, play. We want to always keep equity in mind. We want to make sure that the district boundaries, that we've got good, adequate coverage so that every resident of the district feels like they've got quality access to quality services.
One of the most important things that we need to look at for this community is more community center space, and really having a dedicated community center, or ultimately 2 or 3 dedicated community centers to serve the 116,000 people. We only have one 6-lane swimming pool serving 116,000 people, and it would be really nice if we can have more swimming pools, gymnasium space, fitness space, and have a true community center that serves everybody in the same facility.
We talk a lot about the business with the business community about what they're looking for in site locations, site expansions, where they want to do business, where they want to have their workforce, and the entire quality of life. Good school systems, great park and recreation systems are a key component of that. There is an economic component to it. So we might look at it as being public space and park space that's not necessarily, producing an output, economic output with an industry or thing, but it's very much additive. It's very much part of the equation, and it complements both the residents of the area as well as the business community in the area.
But one of the things that I heard from a citizen was they thanked us for putting in a new park, and they said, there's only so much land and they're not making any more of it. And so our ability to maintain it and preserve it means so very much, because that is true. Once it's built, it's a lot harder to come back in and put a park in an open space.
For people that want to get involved with the Parks and Recreation programs and planning of what we're doing, there's definitely always good opportunities to do that. Just make contact with us and we'll put you in touch with the right people to get involved and find a way that you can help make these things happen.
Get involved. Contact North Clackamas Parks and Recreation District at ncprd.com or at 503-794-8080. And get active. Visit a park or facility and see what North Clackamas Parks and Recreation District has to offer you, the citizens of Clackamas County.